What's going on, guys? So today we're checking out another AI recording tool. Now, if you've been sticking around the channel, you may have noticed that we're starting to get some more AI stuff. AI stuff is starting to kind of come into different parts of our lives all the time. It's getting more and more pervasive. The beautiful thing is that we're starting to see hardware, and that is the thing that gets me most excited because we're starting to see AI, which up until now for the general consumer has primarily been like ChatGPT, Gemini, on computer, web browser based, and it kind of does stuff when you tell it what you want it to do. Now we're starting to see AI get put into hardware that's becoming consumerized, and that's going to allow us to do all sorts of really cool stuff. And so today we're checking out a new solution that's just hit the market that's going to be doing that and helping you guys take notes so much easier and this is going to be great for so many different people. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just jump into it. Now, this is the 4G LTE AI Voice Recorder that just landed on my desk. And this thing is a little beast. Now, first off, there's no Wi-Fi required. It's got built-in 4G LTE. So whether you're sitting in a cafe or walking through the woods, it's still uploading and recording and syncing your data, which is super, super cool. That alone already makes it more reliable than your average voice recorder app stuck waiting for Wi-Fi signal, requires all that kind of stuff to do on your phone. This is going to be a great little device to take with you pretty much everywhere. Now, the thing that I really like about this, obviously, is the AI technology that's built under the hood, right? So this isn't just a voice recorder. Voice recorders have been around for a really, really long time, right? If you've been a student, if you work in legal, if you work in medical, voice recorders have been everywhere, right? For taking notes, you push the button, you record, right? That kind of stuff. You've started seeing them now. They do transcription, which is really great, right? So now I can, not only I can record my voice, but then I can download the file where it has transcribed my voice. This takes it to another level. This thing can transcribe, digest, and summarize your audio using ChatGPT 4.1 and DeepSeek. This allows you to literally go from recorded call to bullet pointed action list in just in minutes. It's got a built-in app with templates for meetings, lectures, interviews, and it's really, really easy to use. And this is going to be great for those of you who want to be able to, especially if you're in school, you want to record a lecture, you put this up, like everybody puts their voice recorders up there by the teacher. You record all of that, but instead of getting just here's the dump of everything that he just said and you have to listen back to it, now you can have AI basically break it all down and help categorize it, organize it, and make it really easy for you to study from, follow up on. You can use different things to ask questions about the content that was, there's so much more you can do with it. And that, again, branches into a lot of other areas. I use it specifically when I'm on meetings. If you go out to lunch for a meeting and you want to be able to record that and then just get a breakdown synopsis, that's the kind of stuff that is totally revolutionary in my opinion, right? Now we've taken something like technology like Google Meet or Zoom or any of those other platforms that's, that you're doing a digital meeting. Basically, we can get the benefits of what you could potentially do there, but with real world stuff. So huge, huge stuff. And that's where I love to see AI blending into the everyday life of people outside of just the online and computer screen and SaaS solution type of thing. So now let's talk about recording quality. So this thing has a dual mode precision. One mic picks up ambient sound, so that's going to be perfect for presentation. And then, or if, like I said, if you're sitting down having lunch and we're sitting here talking and we're just kind of recording and we're having a meeting or whatever, that's going to allow us to do that. The second one has basically, it locks in on call audio using vibration conduction. So this little guy comes with a magnetic strip. So if you're using Android devices, you put the little sticker on the back, just like this guy right here, you put this right on here. This is then going to be able to stick to it. Or if you have an iOS device that has MagSafe, this is going to stick right on there. You flip it into that phone recording mode and it is going to be listening to your device itself, picking up those phone calls. So gone are the days of having to get an app to record your calls or track your minutes or all that kind of stuff. You can do it right from this device and then you're ready to go. Now, just a heads up, it doesn't do playback on the device itself, which feels like it might be a slight miss in general, but everything uploads to the cloud anyway. So ultimately it's not a deal breaker. I think what they wanted to do here is if you were going to add a speaker and the battery required and all that kind of stuff to to be able to play back on the device itself. I imagine that would add weight and size to this, so they want to keep it really small, really compact, lightweight, thin, so that when it's attached to your phone, it doesn't feel like this bulky thing, just to get the benefit of being able to do playback when you can just open the app and play it back through your earbuds or your phone speaker. It's not really a miss or a negative, it's just the nature of the beast. Now, on top of all that, for those privacy lovers out there, this is for you. The recorder is locked down. It's encrypted, it's exclusive file access, and it has unlimited storage with your own 4G bandwidth. Plus, you get a free year of 300 transcription minutes per month, which is pretty generous in compared to some of the other tools out there, but they do have obviously some plans that you can upgrade and do that as well. But this thing will get you going right off the bat if you don't want to pay anything. So ultimately, guys, if you're somebody who is looking to branch AI just away from your desk, you want to get into the real world, you want to use it for school, you want to do meetings in person, you don't want to have your phone out or, doing digital meetings, things like that, and you want to still be able to capture those concepts, those ideas. Another area, just so you guys are, if you're thinking about how else you could use it, the way I've been using it primarily is like when I'm driving in the car, my mind is thinking about stuff, I'm coming up with ideas, I'm thinking about, work here, I'm thinking about things that I could be doing. I can just start that recording and just talk, right? Just get everything out, and then I can have it then stored, transcripted, and then I can use the AI prompting and things like that to break that down into actionable things. So if maybe you're writing a book, maybe you're coming up with an essay topic, maybe you're thinking about, a really, complicated thing in work or personal life and stuff like that, and you just want to get it out, this is another great way to use that. So many different ways that you can branch this device into your AI, allowing AI to start helping you digest more of the real world as opposed to just keeping it locked down on a computer or the internet, which I think is just, I'm excited to see it. I love these devices, and this is a really great one. So if you're looking for something like that, definitely consider checking this one out. But guys, as usual, I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next one.